Santorum, big spender, Washington insider. Restore Futures responsible for the content of this message.
It's the free installation sale at the Great Escape. Purchase any of our great pool package and get free installation. And even emergency functions starting at $14.99. Repeat or beat any offer. Local or internet. Exclusively at the Great Escape.
You're watching Fox Chicago News at 9 with Bob Sarai, Robin Robinson, weather with meteorologist Bill Bellis, and sports with Rick Dallas.
The leading GOP candidate for president campaign here in Illinois today, Mitt Romney was here earlier. Rick Santorum just wrapped up the rally tonight in Open Heights. Fox Chicago's Tisha Lewis joins us live.
And Robin, there are still a few people here, but for the most part, everyone has left. Rick Santorum said tonight he may not be the candidate with the most money or even the most TV ads, but he said that voters can expect to receive several calls from his camp between today and Tuesday. As a lot of people on the ground, he, along with Newt Gingrich, are presenting themselves as the conservative alternative to Mitt Romney. Standing room only at the Christian Liberty Academy in Arlington, packed the gym to hear from the surprise contender in the GOP primary, Rick Santorum. Santorum discussed gas prices, attacked President Barack Obama's foreign policy, and blasted government spending.
Your ancestors, my grandfather, my father, they didn't come to this country because the government gave them benefits.
This close to the primary, there are some conservative voters who remain undecided about who should be the GOP nominee.
I'd like to hear his conservative platform on how he's going to reduce and shrink government, because I think government is out of control with its cost. I think Obamacare personally has to be repealed. I think it's another huge government expenditure. I'd like to hear his plans for redesigning our healthcare system without government intervention.
A new Fox Chicago We Ask America poll shows Mitt Romney lead over Rick Santorum among likely Illinois voters. Just 2 weeks ago, our poll had them tied. Mitt Romney spent Friday morning at Pancakes, etc. in Rosemont, where he talked to voters about energy independence. Romney also discussed soaring gas prices and attacked President Obama.
People in this country are hurting, and all this president can do is talk about a flat earth. Look, it's time to have a president who has an energy policy.
Romney also picked up an endorsement from the Tribune tonight. In the meantime, there were a few protesters here. It was a smooth event, Robin. There was a heckler that was escorted out of Santorum's event, though, and from here he will continue his campaigning as he heads south. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Tisha.
Most people have had a toothache at some point. Maybe you went to a dentist or suffered tooth pain. But what you might not know is that a toothache could actually kill you. Here's
90% of the population has some kind of dental problem.
And the bigger problem is,
people don't realize that the mouth is connected to the body. You know, I haven't had my teeth cleaned in like 13 or 14 years.
losing teeth is about the worst Edwin Bryant thought could happen. His reasoning, if you brush and floss regularly, who needs a dentist picking and drilling around inside your head?
No, should like stay away from them as long as I can. They have problems, but then they hope they go away.
Most times they don't. They get worse, much worse.
And the problem right now is that people don't realize how serious dental infections can be.
Or they simply don't have the money to get help, like this 24-year-old. A nephew of funk music legend Bootsy Collins.
You know, we don't want this to happen again.
Out of work and too proud to ask for money, Kyle Willis was treated for a painful abscess twice at a local hospital, but he could only afford to fill one prescription. He got the painkiller, not the antibiotic. And a couple of days later, the infection spread to Willis's brain. His toothache ended up killing him.
She had to make a choice between being out of pain or taking care of the infection.
He's not the only one these days.
No, he's not. I think I could die for pain. We suffered for 11 weeks. I mean, a lot of other things could have happened. Unfortunately, it was so long that we're not going to be able to do a root canal on this.
Bye-bye, Captain. Bye-bye.
Lose that.
Bye-bye.
Will lose his tooth, but he knows
Bye-bye.
he dodged a bullet this time.
I'll be here, you know. we can find problems earlier, and it's less expensive to take care of with a filling as opposed to an extraction or root canal or what have you.
Joyce Evans, Fox News.
If you're concerned about your teeth, you can go to myfoxchicago.com for some links on how to find dental care.
Police arrested actor George Clooney and his father today during a protest in Washington, D.C. The Clooneys were protesting outside the Sudanese embassy. Police asked them to leave. They refused, so they were arrested for civil disobedience. Clooney is fighting to get Sudan's president to allow humanitarian aid into the country. The filmmaker whose video about an African warlord went viral.
何言っちゃうあ
So happy about his latest film, Jason Russell was arrested in San Diego after he was allegedly caught dancing naked and masturbating in the street. Russell's Kony 2012 video was an effort to put pressure on Joseph Kony, a notorious military leader in Uganda. A spokesperson says the notoriety surrounding the Kony video has taken an emotional toll on Russell.
Bill Zwecker is here with some entertainment news.
Not anybody who had to see that, but
I was going to say, that's sort of an interesting segue here, but that's for sure. Well, of course, we do have some breaking news tonight. Something that won't come as a complete surprise. Oprah Winfrey's own network has officially canceled Rosie O'Donnell's low-rated daily talk show. Has been rumored for a while, especially since Fox Chicago News first broke the story that O'Donnell was selling her Chicago home and moving back to New York. The Rosie staff was informed today that the final episode will air March 30th. This latest piece of bad news for Winfrey's struggling new network obviously raises more questions about the future of OWN itself. Now, ironically, I was today doing a set visit for a film, but not the one that Russell Brand has been shooting down there. Anyway, Brand's charge of taking a paparazzo's iPhone and throwing it through a plate glass window was upgraded today to a felony that was from a misdemeanor due to the value of the iPhone, it being over $500. Now, Brand's team is insisting that his recent rash of bad behavior, there have been a number of incidents, is due to paparazzi making him mad and not because he succumbed to his old addictions. Well, since it's Friday, that means new movies are hitting the multiplexes, starting with one that made me initially think, I have to be honest, that there was little chance that I'd like it.
Do you even know the Miranda rights? It obviously starts with, do you have the right to...
言っちゃダメだよそれも
You say you have the right to be an attorney?
You do have the right to be an attorney if you want to.
But I am happy to report that this big screen reworking of 21 Jump Street, of course that was the TV show that made Johnny Depp a star, is actually a lot of fun. Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill play two bumbling cops sent back to their old high school to bust a drug ring. It's got Ice Cube there as their tough commander. He's a riot, riding herd on the whole hilarious romp. Pure entertainment, a nice goofy comedy that easily could have gone astray.
テーブルまずいよ言ったん美味しくないでしょほら見て
Slacker comedy Jeff Who Lives at Home with Jason Segel as a 30-year-old title character still living in his mom's basement, obsessed by